Not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with wine. Hey guys, it's day 3 of our Proverbs series. Today we are going to be reading from Proverbs chapter 3. You already know what to do. Grab your Bibles. Let's dissect this. So what this chapter is telling us is that God's wisdom will get us further than anything else. It's a guarantee. It's not a hypothesis. It's not a theory. It's not a conspiracy. It's guaranteed. In this chapter, we also find one of the most famous verses. It's Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Meaning that you can't outsmart God. There's no way that you can think that you know better than him when he literally created life. Like, he created it. Same thing that we talked about in yesterday's chapter. He has the map. You can't figure it out on your own. He made the map. He's holding the map. He's the creator of the map. There's no way you can navigate the map by yourself. Another verse that stood out to me was verse 9 to 11. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. Remember the story of Jesus' first miracle, the wedding at Canaan? There was a wedding, and Doubting Thomas was there. That's where he got his name, Doubting Thomas. The whole entire plan of the wedding regarding wine was to serve the cheaper wine at the beginning so that people can get full faster, so that they don't have enough space for the more expensive wine so they can still have some left over. Now, in this case, a lot more people showed up than anticipated, and a lot more people requested wine than anticipated. And so therefore, the wine got finished way before the wedding was over, leading to Mary, the mother of Jesus, requesting Jesus to help to perform a miracle. That's when Jesus said, my time has not come yet. Again, remember, this is Jesus's first miracle. Now, Thomas, on the other hand, remember, this is still Doubting Thomas, was very doubtful. He was like, all of these vases are empty. How am I supposed to get wine? There's no more wine. There's nothing left. Not even a drop, not even a quart. There is nothing left. And Jesus told them, go ahead and fill all of these vases with water and bring them back to me. Thomas was confused, and he was again doubtful. Fast forward, all of the vases have now been filled with water, and Jesus has requested them to get out so that he can pray over the water and ask God to glorify him so that he can multiply the water into wine. Needless to say, this is what verse 10 reminds me of. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. Meaning overflow, a bunch of blessings, the unexpected good. Another verse that stood out to me was verse 18, and it's referring to wisdom. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed. Let me give y'all more Bible. Where else have we heard about the tree of life? Remember the story of creation? Yeah, that one. There were many trees in the Garden of Eden. There was a tree of knowledge of good and evil, and there was a tree of life, among many, many other trees. The tree of life represented wisdom. It represented being under God's guidance, hence life. It will sustain you. Being under God's guidance will sustain you. It is a guarantee. Again, it's not a hypothesis. The opposite of that tree was